Carrying his grocery bags, caught totally off guard, and it appeared to be shot from behind.
A developing story coming out of Clay County this evening. A federal agent in uniform was shot as he walked out of a Publix grocery store this afternoon, and the Clay County Sheriff's Office says he may have been targeted by the shooter. This happened about 4 o'clock this afternoon in Oakleaf. The store is located near Oakleaf Plantation Parkway and Discovery Drive. Hadi Rodriguez has an interview with a former JSO officer and father whose son went to high school with the suspect. But first Coast News' Brittany Dion.
An officer with the Customs and Border Protection Agency is currently undergoing surgery after being struck in the abdomen by an 18-year-old suspect here in the parking lot of the Publix at Oakleaf Plantation. This all happened around 3:11 this afternoon. According to Clay County Sheriff's Office, the officer was walking out of the Publix with groceries when he was specifically targeted by this suspect who opened fire. The officer did not have an opportunity to draw his weapon or fire back before he was taken down. Take a listen to what officials are saying about this tragedy.
It is disturbing. It's something we live with each and every day, knowing that going out in our community there are individuals that would target us just for the badge we wear on our chest. It is disturbing, but we're trying to keep our feelings out of it this time and conduct the investigation to the utmost of our abilities.
Now, the suspect has yet to be identified. Police tell us he is a white male, 18 years old, with an active warrant currently out for his arrest for narcotics. The suspect, we're told, did shoot and kill himself inside of his car. Now, as you can see, the scene is still very active. Investigators tell us that they do plan to be here for quite some time. We'll continue to keep you updated on the officer's condition, and you can always check out our website at firstcoastnews.com for the latest details. Reporting in Clay County, Brittany Dion, First Coast News, on your side.
Someone who knows all too well what it's like to wear a similar badge is John. You're a former JSO officer for 11 years. You're also a dad. Your son went to high school with the suspect. Now, what's going through your mind? I know there's a lot.
Well, anytime you put that badge on, it's always an inherent risk of danger. But as a police officer, you want to go out. When you go out, you know, being shot or being shot at in the line of duty is one thing, but to be shot with your back turned, unarmed, or necessarily not in uniform, that's just not right. No one deserves that. As a police officer, no one deserves that. Give us the opportunity to defend ourselves, not shoot us in the back. So my heart goes out to law enforcement everywhere, especially the agent and his family.
Now, you told me being in the force for 11 years, you never know when you're going to return home. When you put that uniform on, you don't know when you'll see your family again, if you will see them. That's
correct. You never know, from a simple traffic accident to a domestic battery or to just checking a vehicle. You just never know if you're going home. So you have to let everyone that you love know you love them before you leave the home, because coming home is not promising. Again,
just shocking to hear that this officer, or this agent rather, was shot in the back while he was carrying his groceries. He was targeted by this teenager. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's a mixture of two. As a law enforcement, it angers you. But then that young man was troubled as well to do what he did. So the Bible speaks about 1 Corinthians about love. So for both families, what they need both now is love for the community. And I'm sure the community will be in anger, but at some point we have to turn that anger into love and pray for that family, for the young man, but also be in prayer for the agent as well.
Now, you told me your son went to high school with this kid. As a dad, you know, what did you do to ensure that your kids were staying out of trouble?
Well, I think that the first thing as a parent, as a father, we have to get rid of the notion of they have privacy. Whether you're 18, 20, as long as you stay in the house with your parent, there is no sense of privacy. Bedroom should be checked. The car should be checked. There's no privacy. We have to get more involved with our kids. We have to have them a network of people that they're able to associate with, and we need to know who our kids are around. The thing now is you just sending them instead of getting information about who your child is with and what they're doing.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Well, guys, you heard it from this former JSO officer. What happened here earlier today is just heartbreaking, not only for this agent's family, but also for all the families involved in this very, very sad incident. Back to you guys.